Here is Kelly, and we are underway from Dillon. Set by her, a high back set, but it was dug out. Up for Arrow. Couldn't get over the high hands, and an easy free ball and a dump. An overpass that time, I should say, as it's cleaned up by the Nittany Lions, who start off the scoring. So Rose is back to serve. After the kill, Warner had the dig. Arrow rises up off the high hands. And that's a little wide. Princeton wins the point. Sean Harvey off the mark. So a kill and an attack error from Harvey to start things out. Senior Andrew Werner out of Phoenix, Arizona. Someone they want to see take the next step this year. He's been doing that so far. Her. Upstairs for Harvey, blocked out of bounds. Penn State point. Penn State returning a lot from last year, but one of the areas where they did lose, they lose in all-conference outside in Will Coons. So you're seeing more work go for Harvey, as that's a big swing and a point. Gage Gabriel, who hit 667 in last year's EIVA championship match, puts it away.
Yeah, that was an incredible set, an incredible swing by him. I mean, that was zero tempo, so wasn't enough time to get the blockers up, and that's why Rowan Alvear wasn't ready for it.
And Princeton finds the open floor. It's Owen Mellon for the kill. Tigers have been ready to respond as the teams essentially trade the first 5 points. Ethan Wells, sophomore out of Davis, California, 6'8". Block goes out of bounds. Point Penn State. Luoma is able to work around the block.
Smart play by Luoma there. He was a little bit trapped because of another player was on the court and everything, and so he found hands and was able to tool the block.
Matthew Luoma, big factor in last year's EIVA championship with 18 kills. And the denial. Penn State's got another one. Gage Gabriel up with the help from Luoma on the block and the point. We take another look right here. Mellon trying to attack, but that was all Gabriel. Harvey will serve with Penn State winning 2 in a row. Arrow smoked one through. And Bethel overcooks it. It's a Princeton point. And it will be tough to terminate points for Princeton when you're going up against the All-American Lavero Ryan Merck, redshirt senior out of Loyola Academy in Chicago. Another Chicagoland guy. Arrow serves it here. Overpass, good chance for Princeton. Kelly for Whitfield. They set the middle, and the Tigers score. So 2 in a row for Princeton. Tristan Whitfield has been hitting at a high level this season. Bethel got it through a triple block. Go out for Luoma. Couldn't get it through the block. And the Tigers claim the point. We're tied 5-5. It seems like Princeton's been taking a few more soft shots of late here, Valerie.
Yeah, I think they're right now starting off a little conservative, waiting to see how the game goes on.
Nice adjustment from her, and Bethel sneaks it through. You mentioned the setting of Jackson Herr before. He's really been leading a pretty clean offense so far. Gage Gabriel now ready to serve. All EIVA honorable mention last year. Kelly for Whitfield, right into the block. That's Bethel, a high flyer. Penn State point. And look at Bethel. Off that right hand, he puts it away.
And that's a very impressive block by a pin hitter because he has to worry about the opposite as well and the setter possibly dumping. So that was great timing and a great read by him.
Long way to go for Kelly, but he finds Arrow. It is blocked again. Bethel having a strong start for the visitors. Owen Rose is their leading blocker, just over 1%. And right now we're having a scoreboard issue that just got fixed. And that's why the score didn't move on your screen, but 8-5 is correct. And that is wide by Mellon. Princeton coach Sam Szwast stepping up to the line to give his team a little encouragement here. Penn State, a top 10 win this year against Lewis earlier in the season at Rec Hall. As here's the serve from Gabriel. Kelly floats it up for Arrow. And it's a Princeton point. A lot of Jeremiah Arrow early in this one, and he seems to be getting more and more comfortable by the day. This is Owen Mellon, senior out of Oakville, Ontario. Short set and a point. Owen Rose the kill through the middle. And about as much as anyone you'll find at this level. But he goes soft that time on the serve. Big swing, Luoma. Knifes it through for the Penn State point. Bauer, usually we see when Whitfield serves, he really cranks it over, maybe trying to throw them off. He went soft on the serve there.
Yeah, and honestly, it confused them a bit because that wasn't even that great of a pass.
Penn State won the point. Now they look to attack again, and that looks to be long. It is Sean Harvey on the miss. Nolan Kelly back to serve, one of the leaders on this team. Keeping his guys calm. And that finds the floor. It's an ace for Kelly. Princeton needed that as they win back-to-back points here to cut it to 12-9. Herr goes up. He's able to set Rose. Princeton recovers. And Warner just a little wide. So here is Rose again. Alvear cleanly got that one. As did Mellon. It's a kill for Owen Mellon. We showed you at the top of our show how close of an EIVA championship final it was last year. A sweep for Penn State, but not separated by very many points. It's going to come down to a small margin between these two teams. Warner. Herr waits. And that swing a little off target. Gage Gabriel on the miss. Each team with 5 attack errors, but Penn State's got 4 more kills than Princeton. Warner's serve is handled by Merck. Back set Luoma, long. So neither team hitting particularly well at the start of this one. Tigers within 2, Warner again. Her. Go for Luoma. Read by Alviar. Up for Mellon. Soft shot. It was claimed by Harvey. Set for Mellon. And he tried to find the corner. No. Last year's regular season series was a split in Happy Valley. But Penn State won the EIVA championship, a 3rd consecutive title for the Nittany Lions last year. That came here. And a big swing and a point for Gabriel. Take another look, and when you can tee it up like this, hard to stop.
Yeah, very impressive set by Jackson Her. I mean, he kept the pace, kept the tempo, which allowed him to basically have an open net on the swing. And he was still off the net as well, so that made it really impressive.
Kelly looks for Mellon. He's got him. Princeton point. George Mason is at Charleston tonight, and NJIT at Harvard. Other EIVA matchups happening across the land. Just showed you those standings. So for everybody except for Princeton and NJIT, it is a conference opener. Off the high hands for a point for Luoma. And we'll see if Princeton has a little run in them here. Staying close, but can only trade points for so long. Kelly finds Arrow. He's out of system. Sets Mellon. Penn State out of system as well, but they redirect it. And Luoma finishes the job. Gabriel. Kelly for Arrow. Walk back. Mellon. And was that deflected? No. Princeton closing in. They lead by 5, their largest lead of the set. Kelly rushes to it, wants Mellon again. And Mellon has pinned the go-to option for the Tigers. His 11th swing and his 4th kill. Mellon has taken 50% of Princeton's total attacks so far. They slice within 4. And it's an ace. Second Tiger ace of the set. He's up front. Serve from Schwab, who's also on for the first time. Warner. Merck goes for Hassel. There's a strong lefty swing. And look at a net violation on Princeton. First time he went with the soft serve, but he's someone who can let it rip. We'll see if this time he takes that approach. No. Schwab. And they design it well. Harvey.
And that's
Harvey.
the perfect execution of that play. I mean, you see the middle blocker jumping with Owen Rose, and so it leaves an open net for Harvey.
It's Bethel here. Mellon smokes it.
I mean, and that's the exact same play as Penn State just ran. I mean, perfectly executed by Owen Mellon.
Take a peek at the Owen Mellon kill. He gets high. Nolan Kelly here. Sell into the block. That was out of bounds. Point Penn State. More Owen Rose Him and Merck are the captains of the Penn State squad. Kelly had some time, and Warner floats it as Owen Rose will look to end the first set right here. Alvear had the dig. Kelly adjusts. He's got arrow. And they'll get Rose on that one. He held the ball. And Princeton gets the side out they needed. Now they need a run from Warner. Warner getting encouragement. And Hassell ends the set. Penn State wins it by 6. Certainly against Penn State. But really in any match, you're not going to be too thrilled with that. So we'll see how Princeton bounces back here. Set 2, Rose tees it off. Kelly for Arrow. And that'll drop. Jeremiah Arrow the kill. One thing to mention that I haven't mentioned yet, Princeton middle blocker Ryan Vina out tonight as he's over on the side. That's certainly a key cog in what the Tigers do, who's not there for them. Tristan Whitfield serving. Another soft serve from him. Scott Luoma. So here is Jackson Herr. 3 years at Grand Canyon. Comes out east. And Warner's got a kill. Princeton goes up 2-1. Take another look at this one. And timing was there. Nolan Kelly. Accurate serve. Luoma. And overpass. Princeton cannot recover. Harvey puts it down.
Shelley wins the Szwast, point Penn State. Serving with the Nittany Lions will be number 12, Sean Harvey.
So Harvey is really having a nice start to the year out of Bartlett, Illinois. South Elgin High School. And Warner misfires. It'll be Harvey again here. Nearly 4 points per set from him in his first 10 matches of the year. Kelly for Warner, into the block. And off the tip drill, Princeton never returned it back. Jane Bethel, redshirt freshman, has been impactful for Penn State. Short set, and Wells terminates. That's an area where not having Ryan Vina certainly hurts you. But the sophomore, Ethan Wells, very well be up to the task. He's looked good when he's gotten his number called throughout his first 2 years. It is Warner here. Herr sets that up. And that was just needled through by Gage Gabriel.
Serving number 9, Gage Gabriel.
Gabriel's 4th kill. Here's Arrow. And the block of Penn State too much. Her. And patted down by Harvey. It comes right back. Bethel got up, and the tape redirected it in Princeton's favor. Tigers closing right back in. Princeton spreading the ball a little bit more to start off this second. Mellon had 5 of their 7 first set kills. Back to Bethel. He pumped it over. Kelly, what a set. Keeping Princeton in the point. And Penn State's got it over. A little scramble drill here. And Whitfield puts it away. They set the middle, and Princeton, on an unsettled situation, wins the point. The block was tough, and it was Wells who had the first contact. And it was Whitfield that had the last. Her. Back set, well timed for Luoma. Back to Luoma. Easy doings for him. Here he goes. Her. Locates Luoma, and there's a miss. So let's see what Bethel can do here from the York, Pennsylvania area. Wow, that was a tough one for Mellon. He gets the job done on the Penn State side of things with Owen Rose serving. Go back to Whitfield. He's been able to terminate a few tonight, but not that one. Block was ready for the set of the middle. Another peek. Timing was there from 6'8", Gage Gabriel. And this time it's Mellon. They faked it to Whitfield, and Mellon produces the kill. See Nolan Kelly getting instruction from his head coach, Sam Szwast, with Whitfield taking charge on serve. Another soft serve from him. Her first setter's dump of the night either way. Harvey gets it done for Penn State.
That was great communication on Penn State's side. The setter was on the left side while the outside hitter was on the right side, and so he knew he had that open, and I don't think the Tigers were quite ready for that on their block.
Off the tape from Jackson, her on serve. Mellon again. Little tip drill, it's up and over. There's Warner. And Warner, the point. Back and forth we go here at Dillon in the second. Penn State won the first set 25-19. Princeton already has as many kills this set as they had the entire first set. Add Gabriel. Work for Luoma. And Luoma puts another one down the hatch. Kill number 6 for Luoma, tied with Harvey for the team high. Mellon's got 7 to lead the Tigers, end all scores. Kelly, Warner there, right to the All-American Merck. Tee up Bethel, slices that one down. Jaden Bethel. Reigning national quarterfinalists, the Penn State Nittany Lions, returning 4 of their 5 all-conference performers from last year, are now off to a 14-11 lead this set. as the ace from Harvey adds to things. 3 consecutive points and 4 of the last 5 for the visitors. So the Tigers within 2. The 6th service error of the night for Penn State, so really the only area that's gotten the best of them. They've had a fair amount of attack errors as well, but hitting just under 300 so far. The adjustment. Wells trying to win it on the joust, and he does just that. Andrew Warner back to work with Princeton in position to tie. Sneaks that third as Bethel. Ethan Wells to tie. And mishandle by Bethel. That's an ace. Princeton has been going softer on serves. Wells really not going to overpower you with the serve to begin with, but must have been some nice spin on that to throw Bethel off. Go back to Bethel. And overpass here. Tried to tip it back, but Princeton goes over the net.
Yeah, unfortunately, those type of calls aren't challengeable.
That too.
So I believe that's probably why.
Back set Hassel there. And Mellon couldn't wedge that through. Oh, how about that? A little trickery. Tigers have a point. Overpass off the joust. Schwab sets, and Harvey wins it. It was hit. Off the Princeton contact, Penn State goes up 2. All timeouts are still there for both of these teams. Kelly, Mellon, point. Owen Mellon scorches one, his 8th kill. Warner, he's got it.
Very great swing by Werner, finding the corner pocket.
And Tristan Whitfield ready to roll. Schwab adjusts. And Harvey for the Penn State point. Been seeing a little bit of Michael Schwab, the junior setter out of Annapolis, Maryland, and Broad Neck High School, mixing in there with Jackson Herr. And it's Herr here. Kelly to Warner. And Warner is starting to heat up. His 4th kill. Princeton needs a big run on serve here for Nolan Kelly. Takes his time. And Princeton blocks it. But each team has left here in the second. A pivotal set. Herr locates Luoma. Haven't called his name as much of late. And there's Warner again. Mentioned he was heating up. I think it's fair to say he is on fire. They're tied up. Princeton looking to take the lead. They've been going to Bethel and serve receive a whole lot. And there's Warner blocked. Big one for Penn State. Luoma and Gabriel team up.
That was a crucial point for Penn State. I mean, you have Warner heating up, 2 back-to-back kills, and so that was fortunate for them to be able to shut that down.
Then you can see Harvey sneaking up there, part of that trio. He serves it. Warner, he's got arrow. He adjusts well. Going for Bethel, over the triple block. Off the fingertips and through for the point. Luoma. It is set point, Penn State. Harvey to try and close it out right here. Put his team up 2-0. Warner. Not done yet. Warner with another one. Kill number 6 for Warner. All 6 coming this frame. Needed to be perfect there. Just a little too strong. And set 2 comes to a close. Warner really came on strong there late in set 2. 6 kills in the second. Her. Short set for Rose is blocked. Merck. Angle that to Luoma. Warner coming in flying again. Back to Luoma. Blocked back. Fished out of the net. Rally continues. Whitfield, oh, he just whiffed on it. It was right there for the taking, a little offline. And Penn State survives the point. It is Rose serving here. Alviar hits the floor to get the dig, and Warner does the rest. More Andrew Warner. A great sign for Princeton to see that second set success carry over here to the start of the third. Whitfield flicked one back to the corner. Luoma through the block. Luoma and Harvey have been the go-to options offensively for Penn State with a number of players mixed in. They've taken the most swings. That was Engling's first. Free ball for Merck. And they go to Mellon. Off the side of a hand, her. He's got Harvey. And Penn State wins the point. With Jackson Herr serving. He's dished out 17 assists so far tonight as Herr. More Warner, but that time it's grabbed. Here's Harvey. Kelly waits. Goes for Engling. And Ambrose Engling coming on strong to start the third, his first set of the night. And he's making good on it. See, Engling connects. More Nolan Kelly here. And the joust will go to Princeton. Kelly. Mishandle by Harvey, but it comes up for Luoma into the block. Sets Harvey. And it's a Harvey and Penn State point. They find a way as they go up 4-3.
Serving
Off the Harvey serve. Angling again. Princeton point. Ambrose angling, finding his footing here in the third. Coming in off the bench after not playing the first 2 sets. Sophomore pin hitter from Wisconsin. Her. He sets the middle well there. Gabriel terminates. Here's Wells. Her. And coming right back. Princeton point.
number 16, Tristan Whitfield. Number 17, Andrew Warner. Number 18, Ambrose Angling. Point, Princeton.
Wells. Ace. Ethan Wells pumped up. It's been a lot of soft serves tonight for Princeton, but they've been effective. Second ace of the evening for Ethan Wells. Back to Bethel. Was that off the block? No, he just missed it.
Tigers lead 8-5.
Princeton working from a position of power here, up 3. Trying to claim this third set and keep the night going. A long way to go as Penn State trims it to 2. Luoma, another kill.
Penn State. Serving for the Nittany Lions, number 15, Matthew Luoma.
Now let's see what Luoma's got here on his serve. Kelly. He's got Warner. And Princeton point. Andrew Warner has really taken over from the late second set on.
Ambrose Angling.
Ambrose angling, serves it. Bethel, he cranks that. And Jaden Bethel, kill number 6. Mixing in as that third offensive option for the Nittany Lions. Kelly went to angling, and that's angling again. So Owen Rose looking to get Penn State a little closer here in the third. Kelly waits. Fake to Whitfield, and they go to angling, and that has been a sound idea throughout this third set. Kill number 4 for angling since coming on the floor at the start of the set.
I mean, you already said this and highlighted this, but he is putting on an impressive show right now. Coming off the bench cold after 2 sets, it's really impressive to see his energy and the life he's bringing into the game.
It has allowed Princeton to lead almost wire to wire here in the third. Luoma, nope. Princeton point, Tigers by 4. Her, angled that serve over to Warner. Mellon rising high, Warner, heck of a dig. Back to Mellon, blocked. And the Penn State block a little too much to handle. Gage Gabriel and Matthew Luoma. Here's a look. Warner continuing to do a little bit of everything, but Princeton loses the point. A back set. And more Ambrose angling. Kill number 5 in the third for the sophomore. What a performance from Ambrose angling, coming in off the bench at the start of the set. And now 5 kills on 6 swings. No errors. Merck. He was able to angle that one to Luoma, but Luoma, here's Harvey. Kelly, the adjustment for angling. He needed to give a free ball. Go right back to the hot hand, but blocked. Set Warner. And Andrew Warner, a back row kill. That's Warner's 9th kill. And those have all come in the second and third sets. He did not have a single kill in the first set. He had 6 in the second, and that makes it 3 here in the third. Owen Mellon. Stretch there from Bethel to get the dig. And that'll do. Angling again. Kill number 6 for Ambrose angling. And Princeton in the driver's seat here in the third. It is Mellon. Off the tape. Her to Luoma. And Luoma gets Penn State within 3.
Penn State, serving number 9, Gage Gabriel.
Here is Gage Gabriel. Kelly. Oh, Wells puts it away. Tigers are now hitting .421 here in the third. They've been nearly flawless in the third frame, but 4-point lead can evaporate very quickly. A little hesitation from Bethel. Threw the block off. Certainly a lot of Andrew Werner, but Ambrose angling is impactful as anybody. What a performance he's had in the third. Harvey blasts it long. Tigers getting closer to forcing a fourth. Jeremiah Arrow will come in for setter Nolan Kelly.
Substitution for the Tigers. Re-entering is number 25, Jeremiah Arrow.
So there's not a true setter out there right now. The libero, Alviar, remains on the floor for the Tigers. Angling. Oh, and that one absolutely smoked by Rose. And Rose gets him back within 4. Set from Schwab. Bethel. Kelly. And there's Mellon. Princeton 6 away from forcing a fourth. Still a timeout for Mark Pavlik to use on the Penn State side. Schwab, short set, Rose to Alviar, who had the dig. And blocked back, despite the efforts of Warner. It's a Penn State point. And Princeton will take a moment, wipe up a wet spot on the floor from the diving effort from Andrew Warner. Kelly. Back for angling. Smart idea. As good of a set as angling has played in his college career. Seven kills on 10 swings here in the third for angling. Whitfield wants to go to Mellon here. Mellon. No errors here in the third. Off the Whitfield serve. Hassell trying to go over the top. Oh, and miscommunication there. Angling collided with Kelly. Hassell. It's a Princeton point. Hassell. Dig from Warner, up for Kelly, down by Wells. And that'll do. It is Sean Harvey on the kill.
And that kill was made possible by number 7, Merck. I mean, that was an insane dig. I mean, good on Princeton for getting the middles involved, but Ryan Merck just had the answer there.
And there's an ace. Here's Hassell. It's a good-looking serve. Overpass. Strong joust from Kelly. But that's looped through by Harvey. 4 straight for Penn State. A little turbulence here for the Tigers. Alviar had the dig. And soft shot works for Mellon. A much needed point for the Tigers. Owen Mellon, 11 kills, has the team high. Nolan Kelly serves. Princeton 3 away from forcing a 4th set. Schwab back to Harvey, puts it down. Penn State climbs to within 2. Harvey here with his team down 2. And Ambrose angling continues to turn it up. Eighth kill on 11 swings, all this set, no errors. A masterclass from angling off the bench. Tigers need 2 points. Schwab, long way to run. Locates Hassell, it's a free ball. Alviar back to angling, wise idea. They go to Bethel. Alviar leaves that hanging up there. Mellon blocked. Alviar lunges, he gets it. Angling again, Hassell had the dig. And that is put away by Harvey. An excellent rally is won by the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, that's easily the most back and forth rally we've had thus far in this match. And that was an insane back row swing by Harvey.
We'll get another look at it right here. And Hassell with that dig allowed it to happen. There is the timeout for Sam Schweisky. Princeton 2 points away. Serve here from Bennett Wilson. His first time on the floor tonight. Off the overpass. It is angling. Schwab. Hassell. Alviar slaps it to keep it alive. And tough adjustment, another thrilling rally. Bethel, Penn State point. Wells to force a 4th. Hassell rises up right off of Wells. Nittany Lions want the sweep. Still got their work to do. Another set point for the Tigers. It is Michael Schwab. Now VR the dig. Here's Kelly. Locates Mellon, and we will go to a fourth. The Tigers win the third set, 25-23. As Michael Schwab will begin serving here for the visitors. Up for angling into the block. Hassel teaming up with Gabriel. And the first point of the fourth is in Penn State's favor. Kelly. Mellon threads it through. Diving efforts galore. And they'll get a net violation. Princeton point.
Princeton. Number 22, Owen Mellon, your server for the Tigers.
And here is Owen Mellon. Hassel blocked, and it is a Princeton point. Tigers go up 2-1 here in the fourth.
Number 18, Ambrose Angling, teaming with Ethan Wells. Point Princeton.
Tigers struggled in the first set. They played well in the second set. Just came up a couple points shy, well actually 3 points shy. And the third, they win by 2. Hassel. Back this way, Princeton point. The block stiffens up and the Tigers go up 3-1.
Point Princeton.
Mellon. And that's an ace. And this is the first of 2 meetings between these teams this weekend. So if tomorrow's anything like this one, got a good one in store here. Wells caromed it right off of Harvey. Tried again, this time he finds the floor. Wells' 4th kill. He does not have an attack error. He is hitting 600. No, stats will update. That's a point. Gage Gabriel. Looking for his first ace of the night. Bethel. And Rose puts it down. Werner. Heck of a dig from Merck. Hassel hard off the block.
Penn State. Back to serve will be number 8, Jaden Bethel.
Bethel. What a dig from Mellon. And what a kill. That was all Owen Mellon. Harvey with one.
Back to serve number 13, Owen Rose.
Here's Rose. And that will do. Mellon again. Kill number 14 for Owen Mellon.
Serving number 24, Nolan Kelly.
Mellon's had some big nights here in his senior campaign. He had 20 kills against USC at the start of the season. Kelly with that point still going. It was rescued and won by Gabriel. Nearly a Kelly ace, but not quite. Gabriel secures it and wins the point. Schwab here. Kelly ranges to it. And angling forces a great dig from Merck. Harvey again. Harvey with his 16th kill of the night.
That was a very smart swing by Harvey. You see 3 blockers in your face, 6 hands, and you could try to power through it, but he goes with a nice slower shot off the top.
And another point that Ryan Merck, the All-American libero for Penn State, made possible. Bethel blocked. Reaction time is strong. Alvear sets it up. Angling into the block and right back to him. Kelly on the joust. Penn State point. And ultimately, Penn State has tied it up 9 apiece here in the 4th. Alvear for Angling. Angling not sneaking up on anybody this set. Another acrobatic dig by Merck. Merck again, saving the point. He'll bump set it. Harvey misses, but Ryan Merck allowed that rally to continue. He continues to make stellar play after stellar play. Princeton needing a reverse sweep to knock off Penn State tonight. And Warner, the easy tap down. And let's see what Mellon's got in store on his serve. Owen Mellon. Right to Merck. Back set Harvey. And that is long. So a misfire from Sean Harvey. Mellon. And they set the middle. Princeton recovers. Warner, no.
Penn State. Serving for the Nittany Lions, number 12, Sean Harvey.
Penn State within 2 here. Kelly, Warner, point. Wells. Princeton trying to. About 2 hours into this one. And put down by Rose.
That's Rose with the finish. Point, Penn State. Into the match for the Nittany Lions.
And another look. They set the middle, and Angling could not dig that ball. Kelly and Warner. A little too much on the pass. Back to Bethel. Into the block. Whitfield got his hands all over it. Whitfield hammers it home. Tristan Whitfield. Bethel. And Bethel has an ace.
Ace by Bethel. Point Penn State.
The 5th Nittany Lion ace, Bethel's first tonight. Bethel again. Alvear slides for it to Mellon from a crafty angle. Bethel leads Harvey. And tough bounce for Princeton. It's a Penn State point. Rose. Alvear gets it. Bethel. Angling. Great effort, but no avail. Ambrose angling. 9th kill of the night.
Point Princeton. Back to serve number 24, Nolan Kelly.
Angling's 9th kill. It ties what he did at USC early in the season. Mellon's taken the most swings for the Tigers, but it hasn't been one go-to option this year like they've had for so many years with Nero Omene, the All-American. And that's a great angle, but that's wide. Harvey misses. Princeton by 2, looking to force a 5th.
18-16. Here in game 4.
And first we're seeing of Kyle Fagan, a freshman outside hitter from Ward Melville High School on Long Island. I believe his career debut, unless I mismarked that on my sheet. Upstairs for Harvey, blocked. Princeton point. Nolan Kelly being serenaded as he's trying to extend this Tiger lead. Harvey with other ideas. It's been a lot of Sean Harvey tonight for the Nittany Lions.
Returning for the Nittany Lions, number 5, Tristan Whitfield.
Look at him rise up and take a little something off that. Angle it right into the block. Penn State within 2, serving with their second setter, Michael Schwab. Warner, angling. Princeton point.
And I don't know how Angling's doing it, but he's doing it. I mean, that's a triple block. It's coming from behind you, and he's still able to sneak the ball through.
To have a career night against Penn State. That's what angling is doing right now. Overpass. Alvear gets back to it. Warner off of Merck. Kelly back sets, angling. It's a Princeton point, and the Tigers go up 4. More Ambrose angling. Kill number 11. And Bethel will take the spot of Fagan. And Penn State still very much in this 4th set, but Princeton closing in on forcing a 5th. Bethel overpass off the serve. Merck leads Hassell. Quality defense. Blocked. And it's Gabriel and company up front for the Nittany Lions. As you see, Gabriel teaming up with Harvey. Back with Penn State. Here is Harvey serving. Hassel didn't have to work that hard for that one. It is Sean Harvey with the Nittany Lions trying to get back within one here. Kelly in system. Hassel center's dump. And that's through. Angling again, number 12. And Wells serving with Princeton 3 points away from making this first of 15. Hassel into the block. Hassel, only a freshman, but really showing signs of someone that will be an explosive player for this season and 3 after that for Penn State. Gabriel. Kelly to it. Here's angling again. Schwab, back set, Hassel. Mellon, the adjustment defensively. Warner pops it over. They go to Hassel. Blocked off of him, and it looks like double contact. Tiger point, Princeton 2 away from sending us to a 5th set. Penn State extending these rallies, but Princeton not giving in. More Ambrose angling. Schwab, Bethel, point Penn State. Hassel. Mellon with set point coming up. Owen Mellon puts another one away, going right down Broadway for his 15th kill. Warner. To get Princeton 1 set closer to a reverse sweep. Schwab. Hassel blocked right back. Bethel blocked out of bounds. The set will continue. Jaden Bethel gets it done. Bethel. And that'll do it. Princeton with the 16th kill from Owen Mellon is the kill that forces a 5th set. The Tigers claim the 4th. 18 kills for Sean Harvey leads the way for the Nittany Lions. Off of Kelly's serve, here we begin, set 5. Princeton block, Princeton point, Wells, and who else? Ambrose angling.
And obviously it's only the first point of the match, but that is a statement. I mean, that's the perfect way to start out a 5th set for volleyball.
Kelly takes his time. An accurate server, doing so there. Hassel block, that's out of bounds. It's a Penn State point. Last year it was a tight one in the EIVA championship match here on this very floor, but Penn State would come away with a sweep and a title. First match since then, Princeton is looking for a reverse sweep. And it's 2-1 Tigers after the service error from Rose. Mellon. Hassel blast it. It is long. Evens the score and lets Schwab serve. Alvear trouble with it. Ace at an opportune time. The southpaw, Schwab. And a challenge can sway things. You see it happen. Penn State by a point. Looking to survive this Princeton comeback. Kelly waits. Scott angling. It's been his night. Back upstairs. Kelly. Warner puts it down. First 6 points of the fifth are even. This is Wells. And short set put away. Gage Gabriel. Puts Penn State up 4-3. Got it right on through. Harvey. Kelly. Warner. Third contact here, Harvey. Seeing the all-out effort on both sides. And it'll be a Bethel kill for the Nittany Lions. Off the tape. Princeton had to readjust, blocked. Gabriel heating up.
And it's really interesting the way the game changes in the fifth set, because if you're going to 25, 6-3 is not a big deal at all, but it's so, every point is so high stakes because you're only going to 15.
Back row attack, Harvey. Penn State, and that'll lead them into their California road trip, the March 7th through 14th. Warner blocked. Gabriel again. Angling. It blocked right back off him. Gabriel just continues to be a menace up front in the fifth. He's completely changed things in the fifth. Him and Bethel tag team the block. Kelly for Whitfield. That's through. That ends the Penn State run. Princeton, I'd venture to say, needed that. That was a 6-0 Nittany Lion run.
That was a great job on Whitfield. I mean, we haven't seen him getting that much attempts in the past few sets. So that was perfect placement on his part.
And Harvey, that's off the fingertips of Rowan Alvear. 12 and orange is out there now for the Tigers. And Hassel, wow, what an ace. Could not have placed that any better. Tristan Whitfield. And they go to Harvey, who sprays it long. 2 in a row for the Tigers. Little by little. They go back to Harvey. Did look pretty close. Dast, arrow, blocked back down. It is match point. Rose with the reaction time. And Princeton will take out Arrow as well as Dast. Ambrose angling and Nolan Kelly come out, trying to prolong the match and give Princeton a chance. Bethel. Kelly waits for it. And Princeton will hang on. Werner with the kill. And the Tigers get served. The side out there.
Back to serve number 24, Nolan Kelly, match point number 2.
Kelly. Serves to Bethel. A lot of system here. Kelly with the first contact there. Up for Ambrose. Ambrose angling. Terminates again. He got a little breather, and he's right back to dominance. If the Tigers do make the comeback, Ambrose angling on a career night will have been a major reason. Match point number 3. Hassel long. Tigers need to win 4 more to stay alive. Kelly, cool, calm, collected. Another accurate serve. And Schwab makes a crucial mistake there. He went for the kill. Havlik iced the server. Kelly. Another accurate one goes to Harvey. Back to Harvey and puts it away. Penn State survives and wins in 5 sets inside the Dillon Gym. It did not come easy, but Penn State moves to 7-4 and 1-0 in EIVA play.